Welcome, Class 9 students, to an exciting journey into the heart of our planet. Today, we are exploring Earth as a system, energy, matter, and life. We'll uncover how our world is made of five incredible spheres: the biosphere, geosphere, hydrosphere, cryosphere, and atmosphere, all working together. We'll start with the basics, then dive deeper into their amazing interactions, and finally, look at how human actions impact this delicate balance. Get ready to discover the interconnectedness of everything around us. Let's begin with the basics, understanding the fundamental components that make up our incredible planet. Imagine Earth not as one solid thing, but as a giant puzzle with different interacting parts, which we call spheres. These spheres are like huge layers or systems that continuously influence each other. They are separate, but deeply connected, constantly exchanging energy and matter. This constant give and take is what makes Earth so dynamic and unique. Understanding these spheres helps us appreciate the intricate balance that supports all life. Now, let's meet the five main spheres. First, the biosphere, that's where all life exists, from the smallest bacteria to the largest whales. Next, the geosphere, the solid earth beneath our feet, including rocks, minerals, and landforms. The hydrosphere covers all the water on Earth: oceans, rivers, lakes, and even water vapor. The cryosphere is the frozen part, like glaciers and ice caps. And finally, the atmosphere, the protective blanket of gases surrounding our planet. These spheres are always at work, interacting to create the world we live in. For example, a tree, part of the biosphere, grows in soil from the geosphere, takes water from the hydrosphere, and breathes air from the atmosphere. Time to test your understanding of these fundamental concepts. Take a moment to think about these questions. Which sphere includes all living things on Earth? What is the main component of the atmosphere? And can you name one example of a component found in the hydrosphere? Pause the video, jot down your answers, and then we'll move on to explore these spheres in more detail. Ready to dive a bit deeper? Let's explore the intricate roles each sphere plays and how they form a single, integrated system. The Earth isn't just a collection of separate parts, it's a finely tuned, integrated system where energy and matter are constantly in motion. The biosphere, home to all life, is powered by the sun, driving photosynthesis and vital nutrient cycles. The geosphere, Earth's solid body, constantly reshapes our planet through processes like volcanism and erosion, influencing climates and habitats. These deep connections show us that every part has a crucial role in the grand scheme of our planet's existence. Continuing our deep dive, the hydrosphere encompasses all water, cycling globally through evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. This water cycle is fundamental, distributing heat and nutrients worldwide. The cryosphere, the frozen parts, is a key climate regulator, reflecting solar radiation and storing vast amounts of fresh water. And the atmosphere, our gaseous shield, not only protects us from harmful radiation but also moderates temperatures and drives global weather patterns. Each sphere, with its unique characteristics, is an indispensable part of Earth's life support system. The true magic of Earth lies in its interconnectedness. Imagine a volcanic eruption from the geosphere releasing gases into the atmosphere, impacting global climate. Or consider how rain from the hydrosphere erodes rocks in the geosphere, carrying nutrients that sustain aquatic life in the biosphere. Even melting glaciers from the cryosphere add water to the oceans, affecting sea levels and coastal ecosystems. These constant energy and matter exchanges, largely driven by solar and internal Earth heat, are what maintain our planet's habitability, allowing life to flourish. Now, let's test your deeper understanding. Can you explain how the geosphere influences the atmosphere? What role does the cryosphere play in global climate? Describe the main components of the hydrosphere. How does the biosphere interact with the atmosphere? And finally, Why is Earth considered an integrated system? Take your time to formulate comprehensive answers. This will solidify your grasp of these critical concepts. Excellent work! Now, let's step up our game and analyze the intricate web of interactions that define our planet. Earth system science views our planet as a complex, interacting whole, moving beyond studying individual components. The biosphere, encompassing all life, actively modifies the atmosphere through oxygen production and influences the geosphere through soil formation. The geosphere itself, with its tectonic plates and volcanic activity, constantly reshapes the surface, impacting climate and creating habitats. The hydrosphere, governing the global water budget, drives energy transfer and weathering. Each sphere's detailed functions are intertwined, demonstrating a profound level of interdependence essential for planetary stability. The cryosphere, highly sensitive to climate change, plays a critical role in global albedo and sea level, while the stratified atmosphere regulates temperature and protects us from radiation. These spheres are linked by ceaseless energy and matter fluxes. Think about how evaporation from the hydrosphere to the atmosphere drives weather, or how soil from the geosphere provides nutrients for the biosphere. Melting glaciers from the cryosphere impact ocean levels, affecting marine life. Photosynthesis by the biosphere consumes atmospheric CO2, while volcanic eruptions from the geosphere release it. These are just a few examples of the intricate feedback loops at play. This intricate web of interactions hints at Earth's remarkable capacity for self-regulation. While not explicitly covering the Gaia hypothesis, the idea that biological processes within the biosphere interact with the physical components of the geosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere to maintain relatively stable global conditions like temperature and atmospheric composition is a powerful underlying concept. This continuous dynamic balance allows our planet to sustain life, making Earth a truly unique and resilient system. It's time for some challenging questions. How does photosynthesis show biosphere-atmosphere interaction? Explain a cryosphere-hydrosphere feedback loop affecting sea levels. Describe two ways the geosphere influences the atmosphere. Discuss ocean currents' role in climate regulation. Provide an example of how human activity in one sphere impacts others. Differentiate weathering and erosion in geosphere-hydrosphere interaction. And why is understanding these interconnections crucial for environmental challenges? Give these questions your best thought. You've tackled some tough concepts. Now, for those aiming for competitive depth, let's explore the most advanced aspects of Earth's spheres, including human impact and cutting-edge science. Our understanding of Earth's spheres has evolved from isolated studies to a unified Earth system science. Pioneers like Vernadsky and Lovelock laid the groundwork for viewing Earth as a single, self-regulating system. Modern S, empowered by satellite technology and computational models, now delves into complex biogeochemical cycles. These cycles, like the carbon and nitrogen cycles, detail how elements move through living and non-living components, from atmospheric CO2 absorbed by oceans to nitrogen fixed by bacteria. Understanding these intricate fluxes is vital for grasping global energy transfer and the planet's fundamental life-sustaining processes. Human activities have become a dominant force, significantly perturbing Earth's delicate balance. Burning fossil fuels and deforestation, for instance, dramatically increase atmospheric greenhouse gases, driving global warming. Pollution from agriculture and industry devastates the hydrosphere, leading to water quality issues and ocean acidification, which threatens marine life. Mining and land use changes alter the geosphere, while the cryosphere faces rapid melting, contributing to sea level rise and changing ocean currents. These widespread anthropogenic impacts highlight the urgent need to understand and mitigate our influence on every sphere. The Earth system is characterized by complex feedback loops that can either amplify or dampen changes. A classic example of positive feedback is the melting of Arctic ice. As ice, cryosphere, melts, it reduces the Earth's reflective surface, or albedo, leading to greater absorption of solar radiation, which in turn causes more warming and further melting of ice. This self-reinforcing cycle accelerates warming. Conversely, negative feedback mechanisms, such as increased plant growth in response to higher atmospheric CO2, can partially absorb excess carbon. However, the capacity of these negative feedbacks is often limited and outweighed by powerful positive feedbacks, especially in the context of rapid climate change. Understanding these intricate feedback mechanisms is crucial for predicting future climate scenarios and developing effective mitigation strategies. To understand and mitigate these complex changes, advanced engineering and technology are indispensable. Remote sensing satellites continuously monitor atmospheric composition, ocean temperatures, ice extent, and land cover changes, providing critical data for climate models. Supercomputers simulate intricate interactions to predict future climate scenarios and assess policy impacts. Geoengineering proposals, though controversial, explore large-scale interventions like carbon capture or solar radiation management. Finally, the Planetary Boundaries Framework identifies critical thresholds for 9 global processes, emphasizing the need for sustainable management of our spheres to ensure humanity's well-being within a stable Earth system. Let's tackle some advanced questions. First, elaborate on the deep ocean's role in the carbon cycle, detailing both physical and biological carbon pumps. Second, analyze how a volcanic eruption can cause short-term climate cooling. Third, discuss albedo feedback in the cryosphere-atmosphere interaction. Fourth, describe how intensive agriculture disrupts the nitrogen cycle. And fifth, explain how remote sensing contributes to understanding intersphere dynamics. Take your time to provide thorough, detailed answers. Continuing with our hardest questions, sixth, critically evaluate the implications of ocean acidification on marine ecosystems and the global carbon cycle. Seventh, how does the Planetary Boundaries Framework integrate Earth's spheres to define safe operating spaces? Eighth, differentiate between latent and sensible heat transfer in the water cycle. Ninth, discuss the long-term consequences of permafrost thaw on the carbon cycle. And finally, propose a multi-sphere approach to address water scarcity in a region. These questions require deep analytical thinking and synthesis of concepts. You've completed an incredible journey through Earth's 5 spheres and their complex interactions. From the basics to advanced concepts, you've gained a holistic understanding of our dynamic planet. To continue your learning adventure and explore more fascinating topics, visit synapse.omaps.in. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting educational content. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep learning about the amazing world we live in.